Hey guys, this video is going to talk about different supplements that I feel are the most important ones that you must or should have. I did a lot of research and I wrote all these things down. I really want to share it with you guys because the reasons why is because a lot of times when you go into GNC and you're thinking, I want to do a supplement, for one certain thing, like maybe your cholesterol or, I don't know, maybe you want to lose weight or such things like that. And then there's a million thousand things in the store. There's so many things to choose from. And you look at the labels and they'll say, things like this, for example, taurine says supports muscle function. Okay. Now I've done a lot of research, so it's not even close. That's like so far from like what taurine is. And so when you go into a store and you're looking at the labels, it's so frustrating. And I'm sure if you've ever gone into GNC, even the people that work there sometimes aren't really sure what to say to you. Okay, so after doing a lot of research on these products and for my whole life going in there and trying to figure out what I need, for whatever my problem was that month or whatever, I came upon this list that I made, okay? I didn't come upon it. I made this list. So there are so many different conditions and diseases where natural remedies and herbs and things can help, okay? Oh, yeah, and so disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. Do this if you want to, but this is what I feel helps me. So see your doctor first before you decide to do anything that I'm letting you know is things I found out and things I feel work, okay? So moving on, that was my disclaimer. You have to say that, right? There are so many different supplements and things you can take for so many different diseases. So when I researched these diseases and conditions, there's like 20, 30, 40 different things you could buy literally for one disease, maybe like asthma or cardiac problems. So I went through and I wrote a checklist of all of the certain supplements that kind of are helpful for so many different problems. And I made check marks on each one based on how many times. And this is the list that I came up with for must-have nutrients, okay? So number one on the list was a multivitamin. So many different conditions and diseases need vitamins, different vitamins, A, B, C. So that's going to be my number one thing. And I say men's vitamin because they have a lot more. The dosages are higher in the men's vitamins. Okay, number two on the list is essential oils. And if you don't know what the essential oils are, they are borage oil, fish oil. This is what everybody always talks about when they talk about oils to take, but there really are the three. And then flaxseed oil. Okay, so that came up in about essential oils came up from, I'm sure there's more, but this is just what I researched. 5, 10, 15, at least 16 different conditions can be helped by taking essential oils, which is a lot. And magnesium, there was 10 different ones, okay? And the essential oils was 16. Number 3 on my list is, it actually should be zinc. No mistake there, but magnesium and zinc should be switched. Number 3 and number 4. So for zinc, I found 13 different conditions that can be helped by taking zinc. And for magnesium, it was 10 different ones. Okay. And then last on the list, or 5th on the list, was CoQ10. And I found 5 different ones. And the reason why I put that on there was because the 5 ones that it helps are the really serious ones, like heart, blood pressure, and things like that. And then number 6, most people don't even know what this is, taurine, which I showed in the beginning of the video. And I only found 3, but again, they're like really kind of serious ones that you usually take for, it's sort of like a diuretic. I know it says on here that it is, what did it say? Helps with, I think it said muscle function, because these aren't FDA approved, so they have to put some kind of really generic thing on the label, and that's why they do that. That's why it's so hard to understand what these are for and what they actually do. So the taurine, it says supports muscle function, which it does. It helps everything in your body because it decreases the buildup of fluid, and it works like on a cellular level, it doesn't work in your kidney. So you can take taurine for so many different things. I take this to decrease my blood pressure, and it really works great. Again, disclaimer, please don't stop taking any of your medicine that your doctor told you to take. Just telling you it works for me. Okay, so it also, taurine's so simple. If you wake up and you have like really puffy eyes, that will help that too. It helps so many things. Here, I'm going to read all of the different conditions and diseases that I wrote down that are targeted with just these 6. And the reason why I did this was because most people can't go in to GNC and purchase like 100 different things, and then they can't take all of those. So I wrote this list for if you're going to have one and nothing else, I would have a multivitamin. If you're going to have 2 things, nothing else, I would have the multivitamin and the essential oils, which is really 4 things. If you're going to have just 3 things, magnesium, actually zinc, because I mix those up. Zinc. Now, I think magnesium I would go with first, because I really, even though I only counted 10, again, that one's a really serious one for heart and things. So I'm going to stick with that as being number 3. So if you're only going to take 3 things, multivitamin, essential oils, I'm only going to take 3 things because this is for me. This is I'm not telling you to do this. So magnesium, multivitamin, and essential oils. If you're going to take just 4 things, zinc, magnesium, essential oils, and multivitamin. And if you're just going to take 5 things, CoQ10, zinc, magnesium, oils, essential oils, and multivitamin. I went to the store and I bought taurine, CoQ10, zinc, magnesium, all the essential oils, and multivitamin. Okay, so when I'm sick, I like to keep garlic and echinacea on hand, and zinc. I take these 3 things when I'm feel like I'm getting a cold. A lot of my research was done with this specific book. I love this book. It's very beat up looking because I use it all the time. It's terrible. It's embarrassing to show how beat up this is. But it's called Dr. Atkins Vitanutrients and Nutritional Supplements. And it goes through like a lot of the different things. And it also has like certain conditions and diseases in here. I'm going to show you one, which is a lot of the reasons why I came up with these 5 top ones. I used to try to take them all for my asthma. All right, here's an example. I don't know if you can see that. It says for obesity, take all of those things. I actually used to do it for asthma. I would take all of them that it said. And I definitely think it helped me. So there's targeted things in here too. I did not do the targeted ones. Some targeted things that you might want to know is boron is really good for like estrogen replacement therapy, boron. And I said the garlic and the echinacea and the zinc. Let me show you the things that would help too. So I need to get some stuff so I don't. Centrum's, that's just a, this is for adults. Doesn't say men or female, but it's just a multivitamin. And taurine. I take that every day, especially when I feel like my blood pressure is high. Garlic I've been taking every day because I had a cold. And this also helps with parasitic problems like skin parasites or stuff like, things like that. Biotin, I just have that because my daughter wanted it for her nails, but it does help with your hair and nails. See, these are targeted things. Like I wouldn't take these every day. Definitely, this is something you should I should have put this on my list of top things because this is for digestive system, probiotics, and that puts a lot of different bacteria, good bacteria that you need in your digestive tract. And definitely you would want to take this if you were on antibiotics because you would get a buildup of the antibiotics would kill everything, and so you could get like yeast infection and things like that. So it's just something I would take every day. And then flaxseed oil is one of the essential oils. And this grapeseed extract, I take this as one of my asthma things. And I didn't really do a lot of research on that, but it does show up in like every kind of thing that has to do with asthma. This I always keep cranberry pills, and that is if in case you get a urinary tract infection, that helps with that. Okay, glucosamine and chondroitin is not really for me, but this helps a lot for joint pain. Because glucosamine, this is for my husband's knees. Glucosamine and chondroitin is something you're supposed to build up naturally in your joints. And if your knees are hurting you, it's possibly caused by that your cells aren't making this. So when you take this, you're kind of giving your cells a break and you're getting what you need. So you would get it would build the fluid in your joints so that it won't hurt when you bend. And then after your cells heal, they can start making this on their own. So this isn't something you have to take like forever for the rest of your life. So if you take this and then your knees feel better, then you healed your knees. You healed your cells that are supposed to make glucosamine and chondroitin. B complex. Everybody should take that. That's it, pretty much. The other thing I also have that is, I guess, would count as a supplement is colloidal silver that I take for colds and pretty much any problem, like anything sinus. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that helps anybody who is wondering what to do for what things, and they go to GNC and they're like, what the heck is taurine? And the guy who works there, he's like, oh, let's see, yeah, that's for muscle function. Who knows what that means? So I'm here to tell you that it's a diuretic, which takes fluid out of your body on a cellular level. That's it. I hope that helps anybody who needs some help. I don't have any magnesium, I just noticed, which is it's probably not that I'm out of it. It's just probably that I use it all the time, that I have it somewhere else in my house. Oh yeah, here's my multivitamin for men. All right, if you have any questions or comments, or if you take something that you especially like and I don't know about, because I don't know everything, of course. I know a lot from the stuff that I researched, but I wanted to make sure I said the targeted ones too, because there's a lot of things in here that those 5 top things I wouldn't like. I didn't say things are targeted, like infectious diseases and things like that, because those are specific things that you got to look up yourself, because you don't take them every day. All right. I hope this video helped. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe to my channel. And I don't always do videos like this. I just wanted to put this up there because I just feel like there's so much that I know about, supplements that really other people have like no idea. Oh, another one that I wanted to share, DHEA. That is good for pretty much when you get to be like in your 40s and 50s, and it's kind of like the mother hormone. It's actually the grandmother hormone, and that's really helpful for like postmenopausal, as well as the boron. So yeah, there's a lot of things in here that are specific for like, if you have your period when you're younger, and like I don't really get my period anymore, but it talks about things like heavy bleeding, you would use magnesium, and let's see, where is it? Here's a targeted one. For headaches, you really would want to do what's called Feverfew, and also magnesium. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to read. I wanted to read all the conditions that these top 6 supplements, some of them have, okay? So, skin problems, vision problems, ulcers, digestive health, ADHD, PMS, menopausal symptoms, osteoporosis, arthritis, autoimmune, pulmonary diseases, cancer prevention, prostate, endometriosis and fibrocystic breast disease, yeast overgrowth, constipation, inflammation, bowel diseases, fibromyalgia, urinary tract infection, allergy, heart, high cholesterol, hypertension, sugar imbalances, obesity, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, anxiety, and headache. Yeah. So, all right. I hope this video helps you guys. Bye. End stream. Are you sure you want to end your stream? Yes, I am.